Toyota, a name built on trust, performance, and innovation. From rugged off-road legends to high-tech hybrids and track-borne beasts, Toyota has done it all. Today, we're counting down the top 5 Toyota cars of all time, from timeless classics to modern icons, and trust me, number 1 will blow your mind. Buckle up, let's dive in. Starting off at number 5, we have the unstoppable legend, the Toyota Land Cruiser. Since 1951, this beast has earned a reputation that few vehicles in history can match. Go anywhere, survive anything. From the Sahara Desert to the frozen Arctic, the Land Cruiser has proven that durability and trust are the ultimate forms of power. Born as a military-inspired off-roader, the Land Cruiser became Toyota's global ambassador, a symbol of toughness and dependability. Its secret, engineering simplicity combined with bulletproof quality. No matter how harsh the terrain or how brutal the climate, this machine just keeps going. The early 40 series models were pure, raw strength, simple design, rugged mechanics, and reliability you could bet your life on. As decades passed, the Land Cruiser evolved into a luxurious powerhouse, blending off-road mastery with comfort and tech. Whether you're crawling through rocks in an FJ40 or cruising in a 300 series, you feel the same DNA: strength, confidence, endurance. It's more than just a car, it's a global legend. In Africa, it's a lifeline. In the Middle East, a status symbol. In Australia, a way of life. Few vehicles have earned as much respect from adventurers, farmers, soldiers, and families alike. The Land Cruiser isn't about flash, it's about trust. For over 70 years, it's carried Toyota's message to every corner of the planet. When everything else breaks, a Land Cruiser doesn't. At number 4, we have the car that literally rewired the entire auto industry, the Toyota Prius. When the Prius first launched in 1997, no one believed it would work. Gas was cheap, hybrids were seen as weird science projects, and performance was all anyone cared about. But Toyota had a vision, a cleaner, smarter, more sustainable way to drive. The first generation Prius didn't turn heads for its looks or speed, but it turned an entire industry on its head. Its hybrid system, combining a 1.5-liter gasoline engine with an electric motor, delivered incredible fuel efficiency and emissions so low it seemed futuristic. Toyota had done what others thought impossible. They made eco-friendly cool. By the time the second generation arrived in 2003, the Prius had become a cultural icon. Hollywood stars drove them to red carpets. Governments used them in fleets, and engineers worldwide studied how Toyota made it so efficient and reliable. The car wasn't just saving gas, it was reshaping automotive philosophy. Over the next 2 decades, the Prius evolved. It became faster, more aerodynamic, and packed with cutting-edge technology. But the mission stayed the same: make clean driving accessible to everyone. You could laugh at its quirky design, but you couldn't deny its success. The Prius sold over 5 million units worldwide, and its hybrid DNA became the foundation for almost every Toyota model today, from the Corolla Hybrid to the RAV4 Prime and even the new Crown. More than a car, the Prius was a movement. It challenged automakers to innovate, governments to legislate, and drivers to think differently about what performance means. Because sometimes, real performance isn't about horsepower, it's about impact. The Prius changed the world not with speed, but with purpose. And for that reason, it earns its spot as one of the greatest Toyotas ever made. At number 3, we have the car that built Toyota's empire and won the world's trust, the Toyota Corolla. Since its debut in 1966, the Corolla has been more than just a car, it's been a global phenomenon. With over 50 million units sold, it's officially the best-selling car in history. But here's the thing, the Corolla didn't achieve that through flash or luxury, it did it through honesty. Every generation of Corolla has shared one mission: to deliver dependable, affordable, and worry-free transportation for everyone. It's the car your parents trusted, the one you learned to drive in, and maybe even the one that never once left you stranded. What makes the Corolla special isn't its looks or speed, it's the way it makes life easier. It's the unsung hero of highways and city streets, the car that quietly outlasts everything else in the parking lot. From the classic KE10 of the 60s to the sporty AE86 that became a drift legend, and now to the modern GR Corolla pushing over 300 horsepower, this nameplate has done it all. It evolved from economy car to performance hatch, from daily commuter to racing icon. Few models in history can match that versatility. The Corolla isn't just a car, it's a global language of trust. You can find it in Tokyo traffic, desert roads in Africa, or snowy streets in Canada, doing exactly what it was built to do: work flawlessly. In a world obsessed with luxury and excess, the Corolla remains pure, proof that greatness doesn't always need to shout. Sometimes, it just starts every morning, runs forever, and gets you home safe. Reliable, efficient, timeless. The Toyota Corolla isn't just a bestseller, it's the backbone of automotive history. Coming in at number 2, we've got a car that proves Toyota hasn't lost its wild side, the GR Yaris. In an era where most automakers are chasing electrification, automation, and comfort, Toyota did something insane. They built a rally car for the streets. Born directly from Toyota's World Rally Championship program, the GR Yaris is a true homologation special, meaning it exists purely so Toyota could race it. And that's exactly what makes it so special. Under the hood is a 1.6-litre, 3-cylinder turbo engine, the most powerful of its kind in the world, pumping out 268 horsepower and an addictive soundtrack that'll make any gearhead grin. Paired with a 6-speed manual transmission and Toyota's GR4 all-wheel drive system, this little hatchback can rip from 0 to 100 km per hour in under 5 seconds. But it's not just about straight-line speed, it's about feel. Every inch of this car screams driver first. The wide stance, the carbon fiber roof, the short wheelbase, everything is designed for maximum agility. It grips, slides, and dances through corners like a true rally legend. Built on a unique hybrid chassis, half from the Yaris, half from the Corolla, the GR Yaris is hand-assembled by Toyota's elite engineers at the Motomachi plant, where the legendary LFA supercar was made. The result? A 1,280 kilogram turbocharged rocket that feels alive in your hands. It's mechanical, analog, and unapologetically fun, a rare gem in a world of sterile, computer-controlled cars. The GR Yaris isn't just a hot hatch, it's Toyota proving a point. That driving emotion still matters, that engineering passion still exists, and that a brand famous for reliability can still build something absolutely mad when it wants to. It's small but savage, precise but chaotic, civilized yet wild. The GR Yaris is more than a car, it's a statement. A reminder that even in the modern age, Toyota's racing spirit is still burning bright. At number 1, we have the car that defined Toyota's legacy of performance, the Toyota Supra. Few names in the automotive world carry as much emotion, power, and respect as Supra. It's not just a car, it's an icon, a symbol of engineering brilliance and pop culture immortality. The Supra story began in the late 1970s as a spin-off of the Celica, a stylish Grand Tourer with inline-6 power. But as decades passed, Toyota's ambitions grew bolder, and so did the Supra. By the time the A80 Supra arrived in the 1990s, the world had witnessed the birth of a legend. Under its smooth aerodynamic hood lived the now mythical 2 JZG TE engine, a 3.0-litre twin-turbo straight-six capable of handling 1,000 horsepower with ease. This wasn't just engineering, it was art, built so strong that tuners around the world pushed it beyond imagination. The A80 Supra wasn't just fast, it was balanced, intelligent, and built with soul. With rear-wheel drive, a perfectly tuned chassis, and bulletproof reliability, it became the ultimate tuner's dream. But its legacy exploded beyond the racetrack. Thanks to the Fast and the Furious, the Supra became a global superstar, the orange hero car that inspired an entire generation of enthusiasts. It wasn't just admired, it was worshipped. When Toyota finally brought the A90 GR Supra back in 2019, fans were divided. BMW engine or not, could it live up to the legend? And while the purists debated, the truth was undeniable. The Supra was back, faster, sharper, and still full of attitude. The GR Supra carries the same DNA, a powerful inline-6, rear-wheel drive, and that unshakable driver connection. It's proof that the Supra's spirit never died, it simply evolved. What makes the Supra truly special isn't its horsepower or fame, it's its impact. It showed the world that Toyota could build a car to rival Porsche, Ferrari, or Nissan's GT-R, not with brute force, but with heart. From street legends to silver screens, from dyno charts to dream posters, the Supra remains eternal. The king of JDM, the pride of Toyota. The Supra isn't just a car, it's a feeling that never fades. And that's it, the top 5 Toyota cars of all time. From the unstoppable Land Cruiser to the world-changing Prius, from the everyday Corolla to the rally-born GR Yaris, and of course, the legendary Supra. Toyota has proven one thing over and over again, performance with purpose. These cars aren't just machines, they're memories, milestones, and masterpieces that shaped how the world drives. For over 70 years, Toyota has built vehicles that don't just move people, they move hearts. So tell me, which Toyota would you crown as number one? Drop your pick in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Car Ranker crew for more legendary car rankings every week. Until next time, keep driving, keep dreaming, and remember, the road never ends when you drive with passion.